there is this group, they call themselves the New Force or something like that. I didn't even know who the New Force were. So they used to operate under this kind of somebody in a mask like face or something like that. And this is what they call the New Force. So one of these groups and say, yeah, about be free Belgium or so. I also a student in Ghana. I'm a Ghana for Edenoko courts a permit in Kitana no. Omacam into Oma deporting no. Now surprisingly no, Nana Kwame Bediako aba out to say he's the man in that mask. Inti Momenko Nkunkutin.
I have been serving a nation, working so hard just to become an example of what wealth looks like. And building wealth comes from knowledge, comes from wisdom, comes from understanding. You need to get this value from your own surroundings. I grew up partly in Ghana, partly in England, and I came back to Africa. 2001. Unlike Martin Luther, I did not have a dream. I had a vision. I started watching the youth and the streets and the roads, the rules and the regulations, the conditions and the constitutions that is stipulated and embedded on us as Africans. I had to walk on a different path, and I was alone. My investment on the roads became a landmark. And whatever I invested on this landmark is a footprint. I am here for a legacy. I am part of your historians. And I know many people want to see the true side of me. I know you know Nana Kwame Bediako, but I know you're still looking for Freedom Jacob Caesar. Yes, I am rechristened and I'm here. I'm not here to take your value. I'm here to add value to you. I discovered that the land that we belong to had so much wealth that until we turn it into our own, our economy will never be sustainable. And we cannot forever live in our countries with a box economy. I needed to create a middle income economy without being a part of the government. Why so? Because I believe it's part of my responsibility. I took a different path. My movements, my foundation, my groups, and all of this have acquired some wealth. But the wealth that I reimbursed back into society, it has become a part of my mission to make this change. I believe that I belong to Africa. I am a son of this soil, and I can add value to humanity. And I came here to do that. I came here to add value to this world and to nature. I am not going to live here without God even being proud of me. And when I'm not here also, I want you to remember that I came. And I want my absence to be felt. And for that reason, I know you're looking for the man. But the man in the mask is sitting in front of you.
Hey! All right. Nti Chida say he is the man in the mask. So surprisingly, no, mask in Ghana for us, now why is mask here also a new force and these new kind of things and those kind of things. So whenever you see all these kind of things online, or see he's the man in the mask. But when you continue watching the video, I think that the man was making a lot of sense. Well, let me just quote him. One of the things he said, I am here to add value, but not to take your value. I was like, when somebody presents these kind of things to you as a person, these are serious things. Because what he went on to say is most of the African leaders, we are resources, and then they amass those kind of resources. But he is here to add value to the resources so that once you beat me, I don't support whatever this guy is doing. I have no idea how this guy got his money and stuff like that. But let's discuss this. If you are Ibeko, he was able to bring some force to Ghana. Say Obabe program be Ghana and penny for a cancer. But first, let's discuss he himself saying that he is the man in the mask. Do you think that this guy is going to form a political party and ask a day? And I said, what does it actually want to achieve by bringing out these kind of things? And suddenly you call the Nipa or Domoba Ghana buying a stop you from going on whatever it is, a convention or whatever they want to talk about. Fred, do you think, say, Nana Kwame Bediako being cheated or something like that? The guy seems to be so rich. He once bought a Lamborghini from Cristiano Ronaldo. Mayweather to me Bagana Babe Saran, this kind of thing. How does this guy seem to be getting a lot of connections to the sense say Utimi for PLO Lumumba Munina Don Bagana? Don't you think that this guy is actually something else?
Yeah, really, it's true. I think say my first time of seeing him or hearing about him, yeah, sometimes be know the Bitcoin be and I say bibisa or introduce some kind of coin be na or the bagana na bibisa or
Yeah.
so na later na or the nijata bi so when sensing be buy. I think say later on or te die. For
Yeah.
what he's saying, I think say obiara Ghana na wo man da wakoma so biara no
Mm-hmm.
wobɛka deɛ wɔreka yi
Mm-hmm.
anaasɛ most of the people is not the first person a ɔka nsɛm a wɔreka yi about Africa, and deɛ ɔreka biara no is not anything new to obi a will follow the trends of Africa leaders. So
Mm-hmm.
ate aseɛ because and we see say what you are saying, it's
Mm-hmm.
not that an easy thing to achieve it. What you say? It
Yes.
is not an easy thing to achieve it. You know the difference between those days and these days was that
Mm-hmm.
in Nkrumah time, no, not Ghana won Kwasumase. So we
Mm-hmm.
were all looking to get our freedom from the whites
Mm-hmm.
because it's more or less like they were ruling us, they were taking our wealth, everything from us. So
Mm-hmm.
Ghanaians really behind one particular person
Yeah.
say the amount that support fight for
Mm-hmm.
us. So what you say, in this time, na obi kura bewu a na say nipa no is prepared to die for Ghana
Mm-hmm.
because say yetimi gyina yɛn nan mu bɔ nipa mmiɛnsa nnan tuo because of adeɛ ɛyɛ ɔmo dea na ɔmo wɔ ɔmo asase so na ɔmo demand ne yɛku ɔmo dea, then the masses have to come out and fight for their right because the next time it can be you, it can be him. What you
Yes.
say? But
Yeah.
today, we are in a different era. What you say?
Mm-hmm.
Our force, is sitting somewhere and they are fighting you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know. So, and the Ghanaian now, and I said the African now, says so much I support. Let's say that politician has bought half of it because, and then America will be say, how on earth say over to Obama politician based on one or two things he be already or catch it war. So no ɔbaeɛ no ɔnyɛ saa adeɛ no ɔne ne family na ɛdidie
Mm-hmm.
ɛno enjoy na still a no wosan tiri wo tirim mfifire ɛkasa ɛyɛ dede sɛ saa nipa no na kyenkyene a wopɛ sɛ ɔnsan nyɛ dɛn ɔnsan ni mind no so. What
Mm-hmm.
you it's about time we have to free our mind from certain things as the people yɛto aba ma obi a like sɛ ɔman no yɛ ne dea.
Mm-hmm.
Saa mentality ni ne yɛ dɛn yɛwɔ. So
Yes.
ate aseɛ but sɛ yɛto aba ma party bi a at the end of the day no yɛn nyinaa na yɛdecide sɛ yɛato aba ama party bi at the end of
Mm-hmm.
the day no yɛn nyinaa nso so yɛde ani hwɛ party no so ɔbɛyɛ deɛ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛyɛ dɛ ɔnyɛ ma yɛ ɔn sɛ Ghana the very day a yɛbɛto aba a yɛbɛswear president in ne nyinaa na politics asan aseɛ.
Yes.
The main concentration a wobɛnya nka wode bɛyɛ dɛ wode bɛtoto nneɛma no you are still answering to the opponent because time biara no wɔ hɔ sɛ mistake no a woyɛ no anaa nneɛma bi a woyɛ no sɛ yɛ papa o yɛ pɔ no ɔde ɔpɛ aba mu aba bio nti no na wahyɛ
Mm-hmm.
aseɛ dɛn ɛrekasa nti
Mm-hmm.
kyɛnkyɛn no ɛma saa division no yɛ dɛn ɛba.
Yes.
So ɔhunu unlike other countries a yɛto aba wie a yɛwie
Mm-hmm.
yɛni hwɛ o obiara hwɛ promises na ayɛ no then 4 years mandate na yɛde maa ne so a na wɔbɛbu akonta ayɛ dɛn
Actually.
sɛ kɔ yie ma yɛn a yɛatoa so ankɔ yie nso so a yɛyɛ dɛn yɛyi wo afiri hɔ.
Mm-hmm.
But Ghana deɛ yɛto aba no wie na ne yɛsan hyɛ politics na ase so it's always division nti no na ehu ne sɛ nkurɔfoɔ kuo wei num na ɔmo wɔ saa party wei num na ɛman no yɛ ɔmo deɛ nti no ɔmo na ɛnyɛ dɛn
Mm-hmm.
ɛnyɛ deɛ ɔmo pɛ kɔsi sɛ 4 years ne bɛso na yɛayɛ dɛn na yɛasan akɔto aba nti
Mm-hmm.
ɛba saa na term biara no wo na ebi a wɔwɔ saa political party nim no you have to defend the party whether wrong or good nti no ɛno ne adeɛ a sisi a ɛyɛ dɛ yɛwɔ mu yi Ghana as we are looking at it no sisi a ne yɛ ne den a abɛyɛ NPP NDC
Mm-hmm.
for now because there have been some small parties ayɛ dɛ aba unless they put themselves together to get that kind of force na ayɛ dɛ yɛwɔ no
Mm-hmm.
because me trust John Dramani Mahama because of nneɛma bi a wɔyɛɛyɛ wɔde president da wate aseɛ.
Mm-hmm.
I have looking at their past records ebi obi susu gyina MPP akyi sese. So it's very difficult to move that person from there. And I was telling the same person say obiara ene obeti say woka say oh MPP and DC are the same biara no. It's either he was once a sympathizer of MPP. Nti no amana nhunu oje MPP di ni nsɛm a ɔka yɛ nti a ɔto abama MPP no amana nhunu nneɛma papa a NDC yɛ dɛ ɛyɛɛyɛ wate aseɛ ne sɛ nti no tem biara na adwen yɛ ne sɛ NDC anyɛ hwee because no trust MPP sɛ nkɔbɛyɛ baako mmienu ni because catch NDC MPP catch NDC nyɛ hwee it is still a ohun sɛ NDC ayɛ biribi but for the conscience ɛna to hɔ na ɔde to aba no na ohun sɛ oh may to aba ma asumasi because of one or two bi not that man who say NDC policies we are not saying normal way why you and you know this time now we take a decision we take a decision based on the fact say some crofo we can some way anyway but they compare the way we you know who say I have one to sin but this time around the metroma we move I'm almost abeye atwa do mo yeso anase bibisa this is the kind of politician ka Ghana for you rema ebeboa ye but because of that kind of mentality na yedi kan build the atem bia na ye hwe se aha na me wo nti no kwa bia so no the party no age mi kura na esese ho ana me ye dey me wo what you say there is something about NDC so o hwe that NDC be ko opposition na ya hwe se obehu se upon all the party ni ye ni nyina no se omo ehu se ensem a ye ka fa party ni ho ne ade obo say they quell out most of NDC people bo so omo ntimi omo kra nkasa party no omo ye din unlike yanom na ohun say man no omo say no kra no still they will be there defending what who say the city no so it's like there are some people be as uncle for who say at all we have bought them
okay
e kwan bi as dey bi omo nkasa maye so ohun no so me dey man no see on the party no I'm not saying say ebia the okano enyanya sasem it's 100%.
Okay.
And many of us, you know, that is our belief. Say nka ye be da be sole no. Na Ghana ye we japade. Fine. You go there you we. Wo do technology be too. Yes na gold na ye dia.
Yeah.
Enti say ya 1 2 a say wa asase ni.
Sir.
Enti no why not say nka wo be fa e bia 40 na ya fa 60 because ye na de na ye dey. Ana say wonye abaya be so oboy kro no a it's in simple terms. E bia e amount 5 years. Sika kokko abetu no fa ye krom ha nyina akwan nyina de standard e maye 5 years aban na nye kapre won ho just like Ghana Airway sika o mo benya aviation Ghana airport sika o mo benya no former president Mahama say okay obetua tax amame menye sa tax no fa kope bosia de fa